How's it going, guys? My name is Energy Pants. It has been a while since I've said that, dead channel and all. So, today we are here with Calal, and we're going to be doing some seasonal first impressions based on our PVs. And if you guys like this video, be sure to smash that motherfucking like button right now. Alright, so we're going to get into this.
I hope everybody unsubscribes from me and you right now.
I've been waiting to do that for so long. Anyways, we're going to be watching some PVs. Timestamps in the description of the anime we're going to be talking about. It's going to be fun times.
On mine.
You guys can watch. I'm gonna leave a timestamp to the PV, and I'm gonna leave a link to the PV so you guys can watch and hear what we say about it in the comment section down in the description down below. If you guys want to do that, but we're just gonna talk about some shows right now. So first off, we got. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, some of these are fillers because Calal picked 6 and I had to pick 6 too. So only the finest quality of shows on my videos you guys are gonna find out. So first off, we got Beelzebub-jou no Okinimesu mama. Alright, so I picked this one because I like saying Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
I want to say Beelzebub as much as possible. I had to be difficult, I had to get the one where the PV's not available in our country, but I got you guys covered if you guys want to see the PV. So, alright, we're going to watch this PV. Do you have it or do you need me to link it?
You'll need to link it, and you also need to read the plot synopsis. Don't be a me.
Okay.
Because I didn't read the plot synopsis on the first one, but I don't think anybody cared about that first one. So.
Alright, Beelzebub. Beelzebub is a great demon lord who rules over several millions of demons. Murin, who decides to serve the demon lord, learns that not only does Beelzebub lack the poise of a great demon, but is also a laid-back girl who likes fluffy things. Thus begins the daily life comedy revolving around the many villains of the demon world. Now, if this doesn't sound right down my fudging alley, alright, I don't know what does. So we're going to hop in, we're going to see this wild ride of a show. It's going to be literally awful. And, yeah, I'm ready when you are.
I really don't have any other opinions. It just really looks like garbage.
Alright, so, my opinions. Absolute trash. Alright, but I will say, I'm not 100% totally disinterested. Am I going to watch this show? No. Yes, maybe. Alright. This isn't one of those shows where I'm sold, like, man, I'm watching this show. But I can say I do have a reason to watch it if I ever decide to. I'm not going to say this show is... I'm not going to say this show is, like, a lost cause for me in particular. Just because, I mean, I don't know, it looked adorable. I like the premise. I like the demon lord being the freaking cute girl. I don't know. It seems like hot trash. And it seems like something that... right now, it seems like something I'd give a 6. Maybe.
Let's be honest, you're gonna watch it for the plot.
Obviously, for the plot. Alright, so like I said, this is just... I just had to pick the show because Calal made me pick 6, alright?
It was, yeah, it was filler.
I mean, it looks okay. Like, everybody's gonna hate the show. This is modern anime at its finest, alright? This is good.
Enter the Spice or whatever, it looks better.
Yeah, this is easily the worst show we've watched so far. but
Enter the Spice or whatever doesn't look good either.
Would I give this show a 2? No.
Oh, Release the Spice, not Enter the Spice.
I'd give it.
Oops.
I'd give it a 5, 6. If I were to.
It
watch
would probably be around the 1 or 2 mark for me.
I almost feel like it'd be something like. I feel like it'd have. What's that show called? Interview with Monster Girls.
Oh, Daily Live.
Level
Interview with Monster Girls. Yeah.
Level of like character. What's the word?
Interaction?
No, I guess so, yeah. I feel like it'd have that kind of similar interaction with, like, supernatural type things. And then I also feel like it'd have, like, absolute duo level of, like, ecchi ruining garbage. So that's my opinion. I think it looks okay. Would I watch the show? Maybe.
No.
That's all I got. It's a maybe. It's probably a no watch, but I mean,
it's a no for me.
It looks okay. It looks okay. Would I look down on you for watching this show? Nah.
Yes.
You can do whatever you want to. Calal would, apparently. Alright. Moving on.
But I look down on everybody because I'm an elitist.
Speaking of shows, filler shows.
I actually think this one looks okay.
I like this to him as a joke. I'm not going to lie. I didn't actually want to do this one, but it's okay. Alright, so we finally found the PV for this show. Again, I linked this too as a joke. I didn't actually want to do it, but I mean, we'll do it for the sake of content, alright? As if it wasn't obvious enough where I was getting my thumbnail from. This is Seishun Buta Yarou wa bunny girl senpai no Yume wo Minai. Alright? So the synopsis is puberty syndrome, a rumored mysterious syndrome that only affects those in their puberty. For example, a bunny girl suddenly appears in front of Sakuta Azusagawa. The bunny girl's real identity is Mai Sakurajima, a teenage celebrity who is currently an active high school senior. For some reason, her charming figure does not reflect in the eyes of others. In the course of revealing the mystery behind the phenomenon, Sakuta begins to explore his feelings towards Mai. Set in a city where the skies and seas shine, Sakuta unfolds the meaning behind his bizarre encounters on women with the said syndrome. This does not have an ecchi tag, by the way, according to my anime
I'm pretty
list.
sure it probably should.
Alright, I'm ready on this bootleg Twitter PB. What the fudge? Okay, so, first impressions. Would I watch this show? I'm gonna give a hard pass. I will say, and it's for the wrong reasons, albeit, but the last like 5 or 6 seconds of the PV kind of had me intrigued because it looked like it was getting pretty real. But that was just because I figured this show would be really stupid, and I want to see if, even for, what's the word? Even for a little bit, I just kind of want to see why it got so serious. I doubt it's nothing real. I don't know, maybe it was a little over dramatic for no reason, but
it's a light novel.
Probably going to be a fudging hard pass.
It looks like it's a really...
I mean, like, honestly, the PV kind of gave me, like, a different feel than I was thinking it was going to go for. Like, it seemed a lot more... Somehow, it seemed a lot more really serious than you'd think it would be. I don't know, the PV was really very, very misleading. And it kind of gave me, like, an inkling of interest. But, I mean, I'm sure that's a very fleeting feeling that interest is.
I think it just kind of... I mean, generic's kind of a buzzword. It just kind of looks like... The animation specifically is very lifeless. There's not much going on. There's no, like, specific art style to it that makes it stand out from anything else. Her character design looks like 90% of female character designs. I guess more than anything, it just kind of looked painstakingly... Like, it looked average. Like, I didn't feel like there was anything going on for it that would make me want to watch it.
Yeah, it's a hard pass. The
only thing definitely one of the least offensive bad trailers I've seen recently.
Yeah, the only thing that, even like I said, gives me like an inkling of interest is the fact that the trailer was so serious. But you know that's not going to go anywhere. You know the trailer kind of says another thing, and the synopsis says a complete
bunny girl.
But maybe that's why I'm interested. But not enough to watch it. I'll give you that. I'd have to hear some pretty. You know, I'd have to hear the show. I'd have to hear it from the horse's mouth that this show is decent before I consider watching it. But right now, it just looks like hot trash. Simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, it looks. I don't know.
Anyways, hot trash. Final. What's the word? Final answer. Hot trash.
Final answer.
Okay, so this is a show. Next show is a show that I'm sure none of you expected me to pick. And I'll be 100% honest here when I say I picked this show for one word. So this show is Tsurune, Kazemai, Koukou, Kyuudou-bu. I almost had that. So, this story follows Minato Narumiya. Minato played Japanese archery in middle school, but after a certain incident, he ran away from the sport. In high school, Minato meets new friends, and together as part of the school's archery club, they aim to win the prefecture tournament. So, like I said, does not seem like something that I would watch, but archery has me interested. All right.
I'm interested in it because Kyoto Animation is
about to say that. Kyoto Animation, good stuff.
And I feel like them doing any form of sports show is going to look really good.
I mean, yeah, like, sure, it's not cute girls doing cute things, Kyoto Animation.
It's just cute boys doing cute things. It's the sequel to Free.
Yeah, I've got to say 100% that's a big turnoff for me. But, I mean, we'll see. I mean, as long as they don't take their shirts off or anything, I'll be good to go. So what PV are you watching?
Alright, are we doing PV3?
I guess.
Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. I'm at 0. At least this one isn't region blocked.
Alright, I'm ready.
Yeah, okay. So, it looks alright.
Okay, so PVs don't get much to go on. But
the directing was fine. It's an adaptation.
So I mean, I guess by concept alone, I could definitely see this being a show that like everybody's like, man, this show is so good. You know, I mean, it's like I feel like it's gonna be one of those sports shows where the sports takes the backseat just because it's Kyoto Animation and there's a drama tag in it. I feel like it's gonna be one of those shows where like archery is like an afterthought, and it's gonna be like character driven. It's gonna be, you know.
Yeah, and there's only gonna be a few matches here and there, or a few like it's mostly gonna be about the characters rather than like the hype matches.
I can honestly say, like I said, despite it being cute boys doing cute things, I could say this is a show that I'd give the green energy thumbs up check mark as far as what I watched this show, and does this look interesting? I would, like I said, Kyoto Animation, drama, sports, archery, just kind of. If only this were freaking cute girls, dude. If this was cute girls, this would be my number one, hands down. But I mean, like I said, it seems like a character-driven Kyoto Animation show, and those are always good, you know. And
I'm definitely going to be giving it a shot. So
this could be interesting. This could be. I feel like this is a show a lot of people are going to watch and have their eye on. It's going to be pretty fun. It's going to be like. It's going to be fun. I dig it.
I think it looks pretty good.
Not a show you'd expect to see on my video, but we'll get to that later. So
yeah, there's really not much to go on for it. I just know Kyoto's doing it, so there's gonna be good animation somewhere. And we don't have any shows about archery that I know of in the anime life fandom thing. There's not any much archery going on, so I think it has the potential to be pretty interesting in my opinion. So
okay, so next show. All right, this show looks absolutely perfect. It's called Tensei Shitara Slime Daraken. Okay?
That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
That time I got reincarnated as a fudging slime. So it says, lonely 37-year-old Satoru Mikami is stuck in a dead-end job, unhappy with his mundane life. But after dying at the hands of a robber, he awakens to a fresh start in a fantasy realm as a slime monster. He acclimates to his goopy new existence. His exploits with the other monsters set off a chain of events that will change his new world forever. Alright, so just based on the freaking image in this freaking live chart, I already see some big opai, and I feel like this is going to be like Konosuba hype train good times. Alright, I mean, just how can you like not, at the very least, kind of say like this. I mean, I don't know, like, when have you ever heard of freaking slime monster? A show about a freaking slime monster?
I read the first, like, 5 chapters of the manga, and I know that's not saying much. I thought it was horrid.
I mean, it's probably going to be, let's be honest. But,
it looks like a generic isekai that's just...
But he comes back as a slime monster.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to rely on that. Like, one of the isekai has someone coming back as a sword in the future that's coming out, I think. So
Konosuba hype. Anyways, let's watch the PV.
Yeah, it's going to be a generic fantasy isekai harem that uses its slime as a gimmick to make you think that, wow, it's being so different. When you're going to get the exact same story as every other isekai except with the slime gimmick.
Yep, good times. Is this a show that I would watch on premise alone? Probably not. Is it a show that I would watch if everybody and their mother was saying that this show is the most hilarious thing ever? Probably, yeah. I'm not expecting any. Like I said, I'm with Calal, standard isekai slime gimmick. But if I hear word that this show is pretty funny and it's worth the watch, then I'm probably gonna watch it. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't watch it on my own, but if I hear from the grapevine that this show is worth it, I'll give it a shot. Because I really like Konosuba. Like I'm not going to say what I thought about Konosuba, or everybody's going to go dislike my video. I mean, it's my video. Say whatever you want.
Yeah, but they'll go to my channel and dislike my video. Oh, we're at the best one now.
Short, sweet, to the point. Slime monster's going to be bad. Alright,
that's how I feel about it.
Now we get to the shows you came for, alright? This is why
before we do that, I did actually think the artwork for that slime show was nice. I really like that dragon design. I'm glad that it wasn't CG, and I thought that they did a really good job on that. Now for the best show. Now for the show you've all been... Well, I mean, I should say 50%
of the show you've all been waiting for. All right, this
Your
is
dog.
2 parts. Fudge me. Stop. This is one of 2 parts of the what you came here for. All right. So this is Anima Yell. All right, and in case you couldn't tell already, this is what I live for. All right. I get up in the morning. Fudge, stop.
It's okay. It's funny.
Tucker.
Oh yeah, Tucker. Do you guys know who he named his dog after?
Yeah, my dog.
Okay, let's leave it at that.
So, anyways,
that's good stuff.
This is I get up out of bed every morning and I say, man, I can't wait to watch shows like this. All right, like this is what keeps me going. So this is Anima Yell. The manga. I know. Hold on. Is this? Let me see. Where's live chart? I think they're probably better.
Yeah, live chart has a better
we get the good
synopsis usually.
Synopsis. It's definitely better
good.
for fudging slime.
I'll have to have you link me the trailer because I can't pull it up. My computer's being a horrible thing.
Okay, so the story centers on Kohane Hatoya, a young woman who loves to be helpful to others. After she moves from middle school to high school, she becomes fascinated with cheerleading, and she starts a cheerleading club at her high school. Joining Kohane in her cheerleading activities is the experienced Hizume and Kohane's childhood friend Uki.
Keep in mind, it literally just stated young woman. Look at these character designs. They're not women.
Do you need the PV?
I do. Oh man,
So this is literally like the pinnacle of anime. All right.
This is the pinnacle of why people love anime. I can't wait till we get this show done. Hopefully it's really popular and they start selling naked figures. Like No Game No Life did. Oh look, an error occurred. I'm gonna open it up in a different browser. Give me one moment here.
I mean, this is all getting cut out anyways.
Yeah. You all suck. Is that getting cut?
Wow. Not anymore, it's not.
Yeah. Oh, this looks awful.
Oh, yes. Okay. Alright, you go first, because...
I'm actually offended that it was, like, not as offensive as I was hoping it was going to be. It just looks really boring. It looks like the typical moe character designs you'll get in any other show. The directing style was really bland. It had the same trashy chibi comedy facial feature things that every other show does in the world. I think I would have thought this show was better if it was ecchi trash. Because at least it would have been so bad that I could have had a normal reaction rather than this just looks awful. Nothing about it was... It just looks bland, uninspired.
Let's let the experts step in, alright?
Yeah, let's let the experts step in on moe.
Am I going to watch this show?
Yes, he is. He's going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's going to be in his top 12.
But does it look like a 10 out of 10 to me?
Yes, it does.
What the fudge kind of question is that? This is easily a 9 for me. I mean, come on. Like, this is like Ping Pong Girls, Scorching Ping Pong Girls, but with cheerleading, and I gave that show a 9. Like, what the fudge? Like, what do you want me to say? You want me to say it's going to be bad? Because that's not true. I'm not going to say that, because it's not going to be for me. I'm going to love it. I'm going to love every second of it.
Can we just move on? Let's get away from that show.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I can't say anything more. I mean, I freaking love it. You hate it. That's the way it's gonna be. What else do you expect with a show like that? All right,
I expected it to be trashy fan service garbage, and it ended up just being the typical garbage moe trash.
Last, but certainly not least. Yeah. Certainly not least. All right, we got Yagate Kimi ni Naru. All right. I don't know
Bloom into you.
I don't know if you guys know what this show is, but I'm about to read it to you, and we're gonna have a good time. So, Yu has always loved shoujo manga and awaits the day she gets a love confession that sends her heart a fluffer with bubbles and hearts. And when a junior high school classmate confesses his feelings to her, she feels nothing. Disappointed and confused, Yu enters high school, still unsure how to respond. That's when Yu sees the beautiful student council president, Nanami turned down a suitor with such maturity that she's inspired to ask her for help. But when the next person to confess to you is Nanami herself, has her shoujo romance finally begun? It's gonna be great. This is part 2 of what you guys came here for, alright? In case you guys couldn't tell already. We got it wouldn't be an energy video without some moe and a little bit of Yuri.
Alright, and that's it.
Alright, dude.
Alright, which opinion should come out first? Mine or yours?
Yours.
Okay, I actually think this looks really good. So it actually looks like I compare this to the recent trailers that came out for, like, say something like Citrus, right? And Citrus had extremely bland background art, CGI characters, and then you watch the first episode of Citrus and it's like nothing was good about the first episode of Citrus. Like it was just, there was nothing like actually romantical about it. It felt like it didn't have like a pseudo rape scene. I don't remember. It was just really bad. And then I watched the trailers to these. Great music, great directing, great background art. I like the character designs. They look distinct from most other kind of shows. And it looks like they're actually going to be trying to build an actual romance. Which we haven't had an actual Yuri show do that as of recent.
I mean, there have been some. I definitely.
There have been. I'm saying as of recent, right?
Yeah, as of recent.
As of recent, we're beginning all of these really horrible Yuri shows that are either just like Yuri bait or like
Soccer
Citrus.
Trick. Gets a great one.
So I think
though.
this one's gonna be really. I think because it looks like it's just gonna be a one-on-one romance too.
I mean, I'm sold. I mean, like, I was gonna watch this show at Yuri, Shoujo AI. Is this show gonna be good? I think it has potential. I'm with Calal.
I actually think
it's either gonna be two ways. It's either gonna be Yuri bait or it's gonna be nice, deep romance, good stuff. You know, it could go one of two ways. Am I gonna give this show an 8 to 10? Either way it goes, yes. That's a yes. I'm gonna give this show an 8, whether it's Yuri bait or it's a real romance show. And that's just the way it is. All right.
I think it's going to be a real romance show. I'm looking at the manga and it's rated really well.
I like
So is
Yuri.
Citrus, so never mind.
I like Yuri. And I like moe. And, yeah, that's why I picked these two shows. So, are we done?
Yeah. I
Is
mean,
that all you have to say?
I feel like we both just think that's going to look good, and I think we're practically done.
That's all the shows I got.
Yeah. I think the next season looks, I guess we could just go like our overall thoughts on next season, whether we think it's going to look good or not, like, or be a good season.
You first.
Alright. Personally, I think next season looks mixed, but I think the shows that do look good look really good for me. But, like, I'm not really into the Sword Art Online, so I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not into Tokyo Ghoul. I need to read the manga. I don't like Fairy Tail. I didn't like Index. The Slime Show looks bad. Of course, we didn't talk about Index or any of that because there's sequels. But, like, you know, but then there's also a lot of interesting stuff. One of the interesting shows we didn't talk about was Radiant, which is like this weird shonen kind of thing. And it looks pretty alright. It looks kind of stylistically interesting. And I just think the next season has... my only issue with the next season is the shows that I think look good, I don't think anybody's going to talk about. Because I'm looking at live chart here, and the ones that are like the ones that I'm looking forward to, like the Merc Storia, which we talked about earlier in my video, go check it out. Nobody knows what it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I think next season looks mixed, but I think it looks more on the good side of mixed, if that makes any sense. So, your thoughts, maybe, I guess? I don't know.
I think, I gotta be honest, it's not my favorite season since anime's come out. I think there are some definite shows that I'm looking forward to. I would say far and away that Irozuku Sekai no Ashitakara, I think is going to be a standout. That's the main one that I'll definitely watch. And of course then you got your generic stuff that I'd watch regardless of whether it's actually good or not, like Anima Yell and the Yuri show. And then you got the shows that I'm relatively excited for, and I'm kind of looking forward to hearing people's reactions before I try myself, like Reride. I think Reride's gonna be one of those shows where it's like, I definitely watch it because it looks super interesting. But is it a show that I go out of my way to watch? I would if somebody, I would if people, you know, consistently said it was good. If everybody's going around saying it's hot trash, then you know. But as far as everything else
so
goes,
far people are, so out of the people that did watch it,
I'm pretty easily entertained, so I pretty much like anything I watch. So something like Goblin Slayer would probably still enjoy me, but am I overly excited for shows like Goblin Slayer and more example? The archery show actually looks like a standout too. But am I overly excited
for... There's
for
other sports show that actually looks pretty good too, so...
Am I overexcited? Am I, like, through the moon excited for Goblin Slayer and Ministry of Fishery and Release the Spice? No. They look okay. But, I don't know. It looks like a good season. I could definitely see there being some standouts.
Yeah, see, I definitely have, like, 5 shows that I think just really... look good for me personally. I think that Yuri show that we just looked at, Merc Storia looks really good. Red Ride, I'm just gonna call it Red Ride, looks really good. I'll just look. Yeah, the Irozuku looks really good as well. And then I'm pretty interested in Goblin Slayer. I think it has potential to be pretty decent. So 4 to 5 shows, which for me is really good. So. I think I'm probably gonna get 2 shows next season. I think Merc Storia and I always forget the Irozuku are gonna be like my 2 best shows this season. So
yeah, I'd say if I had to pick 2, I can't pick 2. I gotta pick 3. It'd be Irozuku, the Yuri show, and Anima Yell. I can't pick between Anima Yell and the Yuri show, so I gotta go with both. I gotta cop out.
Sounds pretty good to me. And there was one other one that looked kind of interesting. We're not gonna watch the trailer.
Zombieland Saga.
Yeah, we'll put it. You'll have to edit it on screen. It's this show right here, the Kazegasu Yoku Futeru or whatever. It's like Run with the Wind, and it's a sports show done by Production IG.
Oh,
and it's all about.
Yeah, Production IG Sports. I heard about this.
Yeah, but it's all about like where he plans to team up with fellow residents to enter Haukan Ekiden Marathon, one of the most prominent university races in Japan. So it's going to be like a team race, but it's going to be 23 episodes too. So I think it's going to be very, very centered around racing and stuff.
The main character looks just like the main character from freaking Haikyuu, the black hair dude that I was talking about before.
Yeah.
Like he literally looks like a freaking copy paste.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so
always interested in a good racing show. We haven't had a good one. That last racing show was Prince Strider, whatever, was awful. Alright, guess the video's done though, right?
That'll do it for us here today. If you guys want to see more videos from me, if I feel like it, I'll do it. But if you guys really want to see some videos, be sure to smash that motherfucking like button right now. Hit that motherfucking, tap the bell. I'm making my dog bark. Hit the like button, tap the bell. Freaking, yeah, do that. And go watch Calal's part, because he's got better shows than I picked in his. Hands down.
I don't know. I think you have a couple good-looking shows in yours.
And then I got a couple freaking Beelzebub and the Bunny Girl show.
I think you got that Yuri one and the sports show. Those look good.
Anima Yell. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll make some more videos when I feel like it. But if we get some good support, man. If we get some good support, I'll upload some. I got a video plan that I might want to upload eventually. Yeah. So
I actually have a plan with my channel in the future, but I have no idea if it's ever going to come to fruition. So
2 dead channels come together to talk about some shows. Alright, so we'll see you guys later. Smash that like button. Goodbye.